Super Eagle.
Àkó ojúmọ́ mọ́ ẹni tí í ṣe ọjọ́ kìíní nínú oṣù keje ọdún 2026 kẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ ọdún má ti dá sí méjì nìyẹn láàfin kí n káàbọ̀ sórí ètò lórí pápá láti kànnì Splash FM ìkànnì alálùbáríkà ìkànnì tó pegedé ìkànnì tó gbóúnjẹ fẹ́gbẹ́ tó ń ṣe kíni òun tó tún gbà ó bọ̀ ni látẹnu ọmọ yín ọ̀rẹ́ yín àbúrò yín olólùfẹ́ yín Òjó Ìdòwú ti wáyé mọ̀ sí aṣíwájú ọmọ pírẹsẹ̀ntà màá ní olùkọ́ yín lórí pápá nìyẹn o níkànnì Splash FM bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀rẹ́ pàtàkì lọ́wọ́ aláṣẹ àtò ìdá iléeṣẹ́ yìí ìyẹn pásítọ̀ Dr. Sunday Tolu Aláṣẹ Alan tídó general manager wa Mr. Olúwaṣèyí Akínní tí wọ́n mọ̀ sí Akíọ́mákín kí n má gbàgbé production manager wa náà Adéyẹgẹ Bámigbádé ọmọ nílùú Òkè Mẹ̀sí Èkìtì àwọn tí kò Arsenal nìyẹn nílùú Ẹ̀fà ńlá yẹn bí báwo lẹ ṣe yí sí báwo ló ṣe lọ lọ́dọ̀ tí yín ẹni ló dọ̀nì ní o ẹ̀ẹ́dùn kí wọ́n ti wà lórí pápá nìkan ní Splash FM ló dọ̀nì lọ́dọ̀ tiwa lórí pápá làwà ẹ̀mọ̀ ibẹ̀ láti máa sọ fún yín pé ẹ máa ṣe ìdárayá lóòrèkóòrè o ṣe rí mo sọ àwọn sáódò lénìí àwọn mi ó ṣe kí ni ó ti gbé ẹja ńlá gbọ́ wìrìwìrì lénìí báwájú onídíje World Cup gẹ́gẹ́ bá ṣe mọ̀ pé ìdíje World Cup ó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ o àwọn nǹkan àràmàdà ó dẹ̀ sì ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bá ṣe mọ̀ pé ní àná ní àfẹ̀mọ́jú àná ikọ̀ lẹ́dẹ́rà àti ikọ̀ Morocco wọ́n gbéná wojú ara wọn àgbé ní 90 minutes gbogbo àmì ayò kọ̀ọ̀kan ni o ó wá wọlé ó wá kojú àwọn pẹ̀lú àmì penalty níbẹ̀ ní ikọ̀ Morocco tó fi ìyà jẹ ikọ̀ Netherlands pẹ̀lú àmì ayò 3-2 ẹ wò ó àdúpọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Áfíríkà náà ni o àwọn ò bójú wa jẹ́ nígbà tó wá di àná ikọ̀ Ivory Coast òní wọ́n tún padà bójú ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà jẹ́ o nígbà tó lẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ Norway ó kó ẹgbà ìyà méjì bá wọn ó di fàìfàì lẹ́ẹ̀mejì pẹ̀lú àmì ayò 2-1 ẹ̀wọ̀n kan kí ló dé Haaland ọmọ ikọ̀ Man City yẹ ó gbàmì ayò kan wọlé fún ikọ̀ Norway ẹ̀rí kan bí Odegaard náà ọmọ ikọ̀ Arsenal ó ṣe àṣìṣì kan lánàá yìí o eléyìí ló fún ikọ̀ Norway láǹfààní láti ná ikọ̀ Ivory Coast ẹgbọ́n kí ló ṣe wá lórílẹ̀‐èdè Áfíríkà báyìí àwọn kan sọ pé torí pé orílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ò ti lọ ní o wọ́n nítorí bá àlẹ́ ẹ̀bùn èyí ṣe ń bá orílẹ̀‐èdè Áfíríkà ẹgbọ́n sí lóòótọ́ ni ẹ̀wọ́n máa bá a dá sí nígbà tó wá di ìrọ̀lẹ́ àná orílẹ̀‐èdè France àwọn Kylian Mbappé nìyẹn o ó kàn wá dùn wípé wọ́n tún wá fi ìyà jẹ àwọn agbábọ́ọ̀lù mi wọ́n tún wá fi ìyà jẹ wọ́n àwọn ti Gyökeres nìyẹn o wọ́n fi ìyà jẹ Gyökeres lánàá. orílẹ̀-èdè France wọ́n ná orílẹ̀-èdè Sweden
tell me where you dey.
àmì ayò mẹ́ta ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni wọ́n gbá orílẹ̀-èdè Sweden.
Super Eagles and say where una dey o.
àwọn èèyàn wá pariwo pé kí ló dé.
Where you dey o.
àhálà pé wọn ò ní ẹlẹ́dàá. níbi tí Victor Gyokeres wà. Isaac wà bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Elanga wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní kí ló dé ẹ̀ẹ̀kan lè lè ta bí ó bó kẹ̀kọ́ tẹ̀ dá àmì ayò kan padà. ẹni pé kí lẹ́yìn bá pè ó gbàmì ayò méjì wọlé. ìkíní ní 45 minutes ìkejì ní 74 minutes. àìgbọ́ kí ló ṣe Gyokeres náà. kí ló dé. ẹ̀wọ́n ní pápá àpá torí àkókò wa torí àwọn àlejò mi wà ní ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí.
and an even small Sierra Leone and Senegal come begin form Goliath for David like.
wọ́n ní ẹni ọlọ́fà náà ti gbọ́mọ tá.
but thank God.
àwọn fúnra wọn ló máa dárúkọ wọn.
God just wan shake us so that we go really come.
ẹ pé àkínbàdàn dárúkọ wọn lórí ètò yìí.
John no shaking.
ó yá àlejò mi ó yá ẹgbẹ́ òsókè orúkọ yín.
orúkọ mi ni Ọlálẹ́yẹ Ọlátúndé.
Ọlálẹ́yẹ Ọlátúndé.
1980.
ẹ ó wọ̀ tí dárúkọ wọn ní kíkún.
I remember.
torí àti mọ̀ pé orí pápá la wà.
I no go forget the chairman.
orí pápá la wà o. kì í ṣe Ọláyọ̀ Ọlátúndé nìkan lórúkọ wọn.
Múdàlá wà ló you dey
dey. akọ́nimọ̀ọ́gbá Ọlálẹ́yẹ
Ọlátúndé àwọn ni coach Ọlálẹ́yẹ Ọlátúndé ohun tí mo fẹ́ gbọ́ gangan nìyẹn. ṣé pé kí ni
I no forget.
kì í ṣe orí ètò mi tó wáyé pé orí ètò mi là gbé ọ wá. mo máa sọ pé orúkọ mi ni Ọlálẹ́yẹ Ọlátúndé.
Ma o si pe you dey the game o. All those I forget make una forgive me. If you know Yayo name make you forgive me o. Because 1980 I dey small o. If I no remember 90s rush remember o. Nene mo. And do you remember Tunisia in 94?
Adége bá ń gbádé mo rọ́wọ́ ẹ o. àwọn ọmọ ọkọ̀ Arsenal nìyẹn.
1994. Our Super Eagles.
ó yá coach Ọlálẹ́yẹ Ọlátúndé.
Atlanta Nigeria dey fly.
kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí orílẹ̀-èdè Áfíríkà lọ́wọ́ tá a wà ẹ́ nídìíje World Cup kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan lórílẹ̀-èdè Áfíríkà.
mo kí gbogbo àwọn olólùfẹ́ aré bọ́ọ̀lù jákèjádò ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà pàápàá jùlọ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì. ọ̀rọ̀ eré ìdárayá ó ti kọjá ibi tí a lérò àbí ibi tá a fi sí lọ. ẹni tó bá ti yege tó bá ti ṣe bó ṣe yẹ kó ṣe àwọn náà ló ń gbégbá orókè. gẹ́gẹ́ báwa náà ṣe mọ̀ ìgbáradì òun ni èrè orí pápá. tó bá jẹ́ pé orílẹ̀-èdè wa Nàìjíríà tó bá ṣe pé a ti gbáradì láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ tá a ti múra ó yẹ kí àwa náà lè máa kópa nínú ètò eré ìdárayá yìí ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bá a ṣe mọ̀ kì í ṣe nǹkan tá a lè fagídí ṣe ẹni tó bá ti tọ́ sí òun náà fún òun ló fún wa láyè tí ò fún wa láǹfààní láti lè kópa àmọ́ àwọn tó ń ṣojú ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà tí wọ́n ń ṣojú wa lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ wọ́n gbìyànjú àwọn náà ń pegedé wọ́n gbóúnjẹ fẹ́gbẹ́ wọ́n gbà wọ́n bọ̀ ó sì ń kù díẹ̀ káàtó ṣùgbọ́n à ń wò náà nígbà tó bá máa yá àwa náà la máa gbégbá orókè ní ètò eré ìdárayá tó bá ti kan ti àjọ gbogbo àgbáyé ṣùgbọ́n lásìkò tá a wà yìí àwa náà sì ń à ń tiraka ni à ń tiraka gẹ́gẹ́ bá a ṣe mọ̀ pé World Cup kì í ṣe nǹkan téèyàn lè lọ láì gbáradì pàápàá jùlọ láwọn tó wà ní ilẹ̀ Gẹ̀ẹ́sì láti pàdé wọn lórí pápá technology ó ti advance more than what we think. So ẹni tó bá fẹ́ lọ láti lọ gbègede láti gbégbá orókè ó gbọ́dọ̀ múra dáadáa ilẹ̀ South Africa tán padà sílé àfihàn wọn náà ṣùgbọ́n àwọn náà wọ́n ta bíọ́bíọ́.
àfi gbó ilẹ̀-èdè wọn ga ni.
wọ́n ta bíọ́bíọ́ omi ló pọ̀ jọ ká lọ. tẹ́ bá wo àmì tán fi nà wọ́n náà àmì ẹyọ kan sí òjò náà ni àmì ẹyọ kan dóńdó.
ṣe mọ̀ pé àmì ẹyọ kan ẹgbẹ́ ló máa dùnyànjú nínú go.
ìbáà jẹ́ 20-0 ìbáà jẹ́ 1-0 tán bá ti nà ẹ́ wà á padà sílé náà ni wà á lọ tú ọ̀sẹ̀ mú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni so bọ́rọ̀ tí wọ́n ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn. àwọn ilẹ̀ Morocco náà àwọn náà gbìyànjú wọ́n gbìyànjú àárímọ̀ wípé ilẹ̀ Netherlands ó bá wọn fà á ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n gbìyànjú ní ìgbà tásìkò pé nínú extra time àwọn náà jáde tó di nǹkan tí wọ́n dá ẹyọ kan ọ̀hún padà tí ó di ọ̀mì kó tó di pé ó bọ́ sí ìpele goliwoo mi gbà sí ọ ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti gbégbá orókè.
tí Morocco fi na orílẹ̀-èdè Netherlands ayọ̀ 3-2.
àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn àwọn gbìyànjú wọ́n ṣe gudugudu méjì àti
yàyà mẹ́fà. ó gbìyànjú.
I say the man, he enter the field. The man, he carry the ball. I say the man, he carry the ball.
ṣé ká sọ pé orílẹ̀-èdè Áfíríkà wọn ní ìgbáradì tó péye ni àbí wọn ní òòlù tó péye àbí àwọn pílíà tán ní bóyá wọn ò kúnjú òṣùwọ̀n ni.
Olise to west and west to Yaro.
torí pé kò sọ lálẹ́ ìyàwó sọ̀rọ̀ kan nísìnyí wọ́n ní torí pé wọ́n ní orílẹ̀-èdè Áfíríkà wọn ní wọn ní ìgbáradì tó ẹgbọ́n ṣé lóòótọ́ ni ṣé ẹbí tó bá sọ sí ṣé àìní ìgbáradì tó péye ni orílẹ̀-èdè ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà tí wọ́n ṣe ń kùnà nínú ìdíje World Cup.
ẹ ṣe atọ́kùn ètò ìdí tí mo fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wípé ní ìgbáradì bí tí eré ìdárayá bá ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìgbáradì wa ní ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ ó ń ṣapá kan
ó ń mẹ́hẹ
ó ń mẹ́hẹ tó bá jẹ́ wípé bí àwọn aláwọ̀ funfun ṣe ń gbáradì ni àwa náà ṣe ń gbáradì fún ètò wa àbá máa ní ìlọsíwájú.
ẹ má bínú ẹ jẹ́ kí n béèrè ìbéèrè kan ṣé ìgbáradì yẹn ó bá bí á sí ìdíje ó máa tó bí oṣù ni àbí ọ̀sẹ̀ bíi mẹ́ta àbí oṣù mẹ́rin fún ìgbáradì ni ó yẹ kéèyàn máa ṣe ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìdíje.
gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe ń sọ̀bọ̀ tó bá ṣe aláwọ̀ funfun ni ẹ rí mọ̀ pé tó bá ti parí ìdíje World Cup tó fẹ́ gbà yìí ìgbáradì tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àmọ́ ní ilẹ̀ aláwọ̀ dúdú àwa máa ń dúró fún ìgbà tó bá ń tó àkókò káwa tó wá máa wò ó pé tààlà yẹn ká pè tàbó ní ká ṣe ìkànnì yẹn. èkejì àwọn èrò ìjà fún ìgbáradì tí mo fi sọ pé technology ti advance nígbà kan rí tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe bóyá eré ìdárayá a fẹ́ warm up before the competition a ní ìgbàgbọ́ wípé tá a bá tí ì sáré ká yí pápá ìṣeré bíi ìgbà 50 sí 100 àti ìgbàgbọ́ wípé fitness àti stamina pọ̀ máa wà ṣùgbọ́n láyé technology èyàn lè dúró sínú yàrá níbi dúró ìta wáyé láàrin ìṣẹ́jú mẹ́wàá kí stamina kó dẹ̀ ṣe kíni kó ti dé àmọ́ ní ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà ó sì kù díẹ̀ káàtó nínú àwọn ètò wọ̀nyẹn. tá a bá ní ká tún wo ẹ wo ilẹ̀ Morocco ní World Cup eléyìí tán lọ wọ́n fẹ́ súnmọ́ ìdíje àṣekágbá kó tó di pé wọ́n padà wá so pé wọ́n ti ẹ̀ nà pé wọ́n na Netherlands pé wọ́n sún sí ìpele tó tún tẹ̀lé kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ mí lójú nítorí ìgbáradì wọn ó ṣe dáadáa.
kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ ẹ́ lójú ó dà ẹ́ ṣe.
ìwérèrè ní èrè ń pé o.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òótọ́ ọ̀nà sọ
ìnáyà lè nù.
ẹ bá ní ká wò ó nílẹ̀ Áfíríkà ìgbáradì wọn máa ṣe kí ni wọ́n máa ń mẹ́hẹ.
so Nigeria we no dey.
ó jẹ́ pé tí ìdíje tó o bá ti kú bí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan àti lè máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbáradì.
eagles no dey shade.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni lóòótọ́ ni ẹ̀yin náà já wò ó nínú ìdíje World Cup yìí kóòsì wa ẹ bá a dáhùn sí ẹ gbọ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ wo ìdíje tàná láàrin orílẹ̀-èdè Ivory Coast àti orílẹ̀-èdè Norway ẹ wo kí lẹ rí sọ sí ìdíje yẹn níbi tí orílẹ̀-èdè Norway tó fi na orílẹ̀-èdè Ivory Coast.
tá a bá ní ká wò ó àwọn Ivory Coast wọ́n gbìyànjú gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe ń sọ wọ́n gbìyànjú àwọn náà ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ àmọ́ tá a bá ní ká wo Norway tá a bá ní ká wo àwọn agbábọ́ọ̀lù tó wà ní inú ikọ̀ ti Norway pàápàá jùlọ Haaland agbábọ́ọ̀lù ẹyọ kan bíi agbábọ́ọ̀lù 10 ni lórí pápá pàápàá tó bá ti kan ti pé a bọ́ sínú àhámọ́ ti goli bí under 18 is unpredictable ó nira láti mú ó ṣòro láti mú ẹ rí mọ̀ pé wọ́n gba títí wọ bí abala tó fẹ́ kányìn bí 86 minutes plus ní Haaland ló fakọlé tó di méjì sí ẹyọ kan tó fi gbégbá orókè nǹkan tá à ń pè ní quality player nìyẹn àwọn èèyàn kan àbí méjì bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n dá nínú ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù tàbá ríru ẹyọ kan méjì bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù ó máa ń ran àwọn tíìmù ó máa ń ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ láti gbègede.
ó máa ń ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ láti gbègede.
Africa for
kẹ́ bó ṣe ní fún ikọ̀ Argentina tá a bá wọn lọ́wọ́ tí a wà yìí without Messi nothing like Argentina.
greater tomorrow.
ẹ rí i pé ikọ̀ Messi òun ló gbé Argentina ṣùgbọ́n kí ló wá dé. kóòsì rẹ̀ máa bá a dá sí kankan ọ̀rẹ́ ó ti ń jà rẹ̀rẹ̀ nílẹ̀. àwọn kan wọ́n ní Messi òun ló dáa ju Ronaldo àwọn kan ní Ronaldo dáa ju Messi. ẹgbọ́n ẹ̀yin náà kí lẹ rí sọ sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
gẹ́gẹ́ bí akọ́nimọ̀ọ́gbá ti tèmi kò sí ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù tí ò dáa kò tiẹ̀ wá sí ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù tí ò dáa àmọ́ bí àwa òǹwòrán ṣe ń fi ojú wò ó nígbà míì ó máa ń fa self-interest kò sí bá a ṣe lè ṣe even láàrin ọmọ ìyá even láàrin ìbejì ọmọ tàbí ìjọ kan náà ààrẹ ni tá a sọ pé àmọ́ fẹ́ràn ẹni ju ẹni lọ ṣùgbọ́n nínú àwọn méjèèjì kò sẹ́ni tí ò mọ bọ́ọ̀ gbá tẹ́ bá wo Messi is a natural gifted player tó bó bá dijú lásán ó mọ kí ni kó ṣe tẹ́ bá sì wo Ronaldo òun náà ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun ó gbáradì títí dé abala tó fi wà ní ipò tó wà ní so àwọn méjèèjì wọ́n ṣe é fọwọ́ rọ́ sẹ́yìn tá a bá ń sọ pé inú ìdíje irú ìdíje tá à ń gbá lọ́wọ́ báyìí ẹ rí mọ̀ pé Messi láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ló ti ń fakọyọ tó ti ń ṣe bẹbẹ ó ti score 3 bí kò ṣe bí kò gbá bí kò ṣe tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ tún padà wò ẹ rí mọ̀ pé Ronaldo kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ rọ́wọ́ mú nínú ìdíje eléyìí tí à ń gbá lọ ẹ rí mọ̀ pé àwọn Yorùbá wọn máa ń pò wọ́n ní tí eégún tó bá jóore
orí ayá
atọ́kùn irú Ronaldo ó tún depend lé àwọn tí ó jẹ́ ikọ̀ tánjọ ń gbá bọ́ọ̀ ẹ tún wo Messi náà títí ẹ̀ náà òun náà tún depend sí ikọ̀ àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ tánjọ ń gbá bọ́ọ̀ ìgbà míì wà tó jẹ́ pé àsìkò tí Messi náà tún lè lè láti ṣáì ní World Cup so nǹkan tí mo kàn rí tó bá ní ká sọ báyìí Messi tán bá sì ní Messi àti Ronaldo kì í ṣe pé Ronaldo mọ bọ́ọ̀ gbá bọ̀ èmi sì tún prefer pé mo mú Messi fún Ronaldo so bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe.
ẹ̀wọ̀n Messi fún Ronaldo mo ti nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ fà mo ti fáyọ̀ lọ. mo ti rí i pé ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ Messi lélẹ́yìn fẹ́ mi gbọ́ ẹnu sọ ni ẹ̀ ti sọ tẹ̀lé mo prefer Messi àbí kí lẹ sọ ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ Messi nìyẹn ṣùgbọ́n ẹ kọ́ sọ ọ̀kan ṣáájú pé kò sẹ́ni tó wọ bọ́ọ̀lù gbá náà méjèèjì ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀tẹ́ máa parí ẹ̀ ẹlẹ́ prefer Messi sí Ronaldo àbí ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o ẹgbẹ́ tó bá dá sí eléyìí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin ikọ̀ France àti Sweden ẹ wo kẹrin ìdíje ó tì mí lójú díẹ̀ ní ilé sọ.
ní ọwọ́ sókè a dẹ̀ tún fi àkókò yìí sọ fún bàbá wa Panaf ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tó bá ti kan ti ìlọsíwájú mo mọ̀ pé tán bá ti gbọ́ wa wọ́n á gbégbèsè then sì fẹ́ Patrick Ojo mo mọ̀ wọ́n dáadáa bàbá mi dáadáa ó jẹ́ wípé àti ìfọ̀rọ̀ tó wọn létí ni gbogbo àwọn tí mò ń dárúkọ yìí àti ìfi tó wọn létí ṣùgbọ́n à ń wò ó pé káwa náà ká sì bá débì kan náà ká tó máa
ẹgbẹ́rù ló kọ́ máa ń kọ́ fẹ́
pé kán gbà wá òun ní ọ̀rọ̀ ò tí ì ṣe tó wọn létí àmọ́ máa fi àkókò yìí náà láti wákàtí yìí lọ báyìí máa fi kàn sí wọn láti dọ́dọ̀ láti ṣàlàyé fún wọn ibi tí àbádé kan jọ kí wọ́n ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ká má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ ẹ̀fọn nìkan ni ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ló máa bá wí torí bá ṣe fòfin dè pé káwọn èèyàn má lọ sí orí field ní local government ká má gbà dàbí mo ṣe ń sọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí cry school wọ́n sì ń gbá bọ́ọ̀n bẹ̀ boarding school dẹ̀ ni mò ń lọ bẹ̀ dáadáa à ń ṣe training bẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ń gba competition wọ́n gba tournament èyí mọ̀tẹ́ níyìn àwọn colleagues mi náà ló wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ń lo bẹ̀ Ìgèdè Baptist High School government school náà ni wọ́n ń lo bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ wọ́n ń gba Duarte Memorial níjẹ̀rò wọ́n ń lo bẹ̀ Aramọkọ Àdìkò wọ́n ń lo bẹ̀ gbogbo bẹ̀yẹn náà ń lò kò yẹ kó jẹ́ kí tiwa kó jẹ́ pé àwa ni ó máa wá ní ìfàsẹ́yìn tí òfin tá a wá mú tá a dè mọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀fọ̀n àìdẹ̀ kì í ṣe oníjàgídíjàgan a kì í báyàn fa gbọ́nmi sí omi òtó a dẹ̀ fẹ́ràn àlejò dáadáa ìyàlẹ́nu ló jẹ́ fún wa nígbà tí wọ́n ní àwọn ò fẹ́ kí ká lo pápá àṣeré NY Government College nílùú Ẹ̀fọ̀n Aláàyè mọ́ so à ń fi àkókò yìí a fi ń rọ̀ wọ́n títí sì da àná ìwé sì tẹ̀mí lọ́wọ́ láti education office ní Ministry of Education láti fà mí létí pé kò sí ẹnì kankan tó gbọ́dọ̀ wọ orí pápá àṣeré ibẹ̀ yẹn láti lọ gbá bọ̀ ọ̀dọ́ àti fìbẹ́lẹ̀ náà ó ti ṣe díẹ̀ èmi ò tún wà mọ ìdí tí wọ́n fi tún fi ẹ̀sùn yẹn tún fi kàn wá tó fi di pé DPO gan invite mi láti wá for warning so ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àwọn tí ó bá kàn tán bá lè ràn wá lọ́wọ́ àkíṣe oníjàgídíjàgan gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo lè sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan kán jọ̀ọ́ kán ràn wá lọ́wọ́.
kán jọ̀ọ́ kán ràn wá lọ́wọ́. ẹjọ́ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ti dárúkọ yìí ẹjọ́ ẹ bá wá nǹkan ẹ bá wá ìgbésẹ̀ gbé sí o lórí ọ̀rọ̀ eré ìdárayá ilẹ̀ Ẹ̀fọ̀n Aláàyè wọ́n ló tún kọ ẹnìkan táwọn tún fẹ́ dárúkọ sí ọ̀yá.
wọ́n fi àkókò yìí kí ọ̀gá mi ṣìfà ààrẹ Olówórẹmọ the FA chairman of Ekiti State pé káwọn náà jọ kán bá wa bójú wo apá ibi tá a sọ̀rọ̀ sí torí àwọn náà ni olùdarí wa ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì so kán jọ kán bá wo bọ́n ṣe lè bá wa rí Ministry of Education ká lè dialogue pẹ̀lú wọn kán lè fún wa láyè láti pé ká lè máa lo ibi tí à ń sọ yìí torí kì í kúkú ṣe pé ẹ̀fọ̀n náà ò promote ọmọ tàbá sì ń sọ ní ìsìn báyìí ní Èkìtì State Èkìtì Federal Team a sì lọ́mọ 5 tó wà ń bẹ̀ láti Ẹ̀fọ̀n lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí 2 inú wọn dẹ̀ máa promote sí senior team nínú sáà tá a fẹ́ gbẹnu lé yìí so kánjọ kan ràn wá lọ́wọ́ kán má jẹ́ kí iná bọ́ọ̀lù kán má jẹ́ kó rẹ̀yìn nílùú Ẹ̀fọ̀n Aláì.
ẹjọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ là ń bẹ̀ yìí o àlùgbéraga o pé Ẹ̀fọ̀n Aláì ìlú Ẹ̀fọ̀n ní tiwa náà ẹ má yẹ kí tiwa ó gbé ìlú Ẹ̀fọ̀n Aláì o ní agbo eré ìdárayá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹni wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe Ẹ̀fọ̀n dé ìlú Ẹ̀fọ̀n Aláì ẹni ọ̀dẹ̀ ti gbé àwọn ìdíje kan kalẹ̀ ìgbà wo ni ìdíje máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ àti pé báwo ni ìdíje ẹ ṣe rí.
gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe mọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí aṣojú nídìí eré ìdárayá a ti gbé kalẹ̀ olùdarí wa ní abala ti eré ìdárayá ní Ẹ̀fọ̀n Dé event tó jẹ́ Pastor Stephen Korede Olúwaṣọlá SKO òun ni chairman committee gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ṣe ń sọ tá a sì ń gbìyànjú gẹ́gẹ́ bá a ṣe máa ti mọ̀ pé August ní Ẹ̀fọ̀n Dé gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ àti.
Sunsplash FM, your lively show. Sunsplash, ibi tí ìtọ̀sán oòrùn ti ń tàn lẹ́kìtì, on the hills of Ẹ̀fọ̀n Aláì, on the vibrant waves, Ẹ̀fọ̀n Aláì làwa wà, tá a ti ń dàbí aró, tá a ń rọ̀ bí òwe. Keep it locked on the dial. Sunsplash FM, your lively show.
Gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́ ní agogo 3 ọ̀sán lù. Wọ̀nyí ni àwọn ìròyìn tó ń dé sí ojú ìmáwòrán yín lórí ayélujára ti Facebook, YouTube, bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ń tẹ́tí sí wa ní orí Radio Garden, Sunsplash FM. Orúkọ mi ni Olúwadámilọ́lá Ọláyínká Ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ògùn. Ṣáájú ẹgbẹ́ àwọn kókó inú ìròyìn náà. Ọlọ́pàá dóòlà ọmọdé méjì lọ́wọ́ ajínigbé ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, mú ọ̀daràn 4 pẹ̀lú oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ìjà olóró. Ìyàwó aláṣẹ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, aṣòfin Olúrẹ̀mí Tinubu ti kó àwọn ibùdó oúnjẹ kan sí ẹkùn àríwá ìwọ̀ oòrùn orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti sọ pé òun ti ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ láti gba owó gbà-má-bínú lọ́wọ́ ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè South Africa. Ìròyìn ọ̀hún rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ti dóòlà ọmọdé méjì lọ́wọ́ àwọn ajínigbé ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Ìbàràpá East. Bákan náà ni àwọn agbófinró tún fọwọ́ òfin mú afurasí ajínigbé 4 pẹ̀lú onírúurú ìbọn àti nǹkan ìjà olóró míì lọ́wọ́ wọn. Alukoro iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, DSP Àyànládé Ọláyínká, ṣàlàyé nínú àtẹ̀jáde kan tó fi síta wípé àṣeyọrí náà tọ́ka sí ìpinnu iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá láti dẹ́kun ìwà ọ̀daràn káàkiri ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ṣe ṣàlàyé, lọ́jọ́ Ẹtì ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá láwọn jàǹdùkú agbébọn ya wọ ìlú ebi ń pẹjọ́ lágbègbè Lálénté níbi tí wọ́n ti jí àwọn ọmọdé gbé lọ. Ní kété tí àwọn aráàlú fi tó iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá létí wípé àwọn jàǹdùkú ajínigbé kan ti gbé ọmọdé méjì lọ ní kọmíṣánná ọlọ́pàá ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ESCP Abímbọ́lá Olúgbéngà pàṣẹ pé kí DPO Lálénté dá àwọn agbófinró pẹ̀lú àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ àmọ̀tẹ́kùn, àwọn fìjìláńtẹ́ àtàwọn ọdẹ sínú igbó kí wọ́n sì dóòlà àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n jí gbé lọ náà. Àwọn agbófinró pẹ̀lú àwọn àmọ̀tẹ́kùn, fìjìláńtẹ́ àtàwọn ọlọ́dẹ padà ṣàwárí ibùbá àwọn ajínigbé náà nínú igbó. Ẹ̀wẹ̀, àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti gbé àwọn ọmọ méjì tí wọ́n dóòlà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ajínigbé náà lọ sí ilé ìwòsàn fún ìtọ́jú. Iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá sì ń tẹ̀síwájú iṣẹ́ ìwádìí wọn lórí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà. Iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara ti ní ọwọ́ àwọn ti bá afurasí agbébọn méjì nínú ìgbìyànjú wọn láti fòpin sí ìjínigbé ní ìpínlẹ̀ náà. Àtẹ̀jáde kan tí agbẹnusọ iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá Kwara ìyẹn Adétòun Èjìrẹ́ Adéyẹmí fi léde ṣàlàyé pé yàtọ̀ sí àwọn afurasí ajínigbé náà, ọwọ́ ọlọ́pàá tún tẹ ọkùnrin kan tí ìgbàgbọ́ wọn ní pé ó ń ṣe agbódegbà fún àwọn ajínigbé ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Bátúntè. Ikọ̀ tó ń gbógun ti ìwà ọ̀daràn lẹ́ka iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ló léwájú ìkọlù náà látàrí ìtalólobó kan tí wọ́n rí gbà lórí àwọn afurasí náà. Àtẹ̀jáde náà ní wọ́n bá àwọn afurasí méjì ìyẹn Bello Mohammed ẹni ọdún méjìdínlọ́gbọ̀n àti Abubakar Mohammed ẹni ọdún mẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n níbẹ̀. Wọ́n ní gbígbọn ibùbá náà yẹ́bẹ́yẹ́bẹ́ ni wọ́n fi ṣàwárí ìbọn AK-47 méjì, ọta ìbọn rẹpẹtẹ, àdá méjì, dágà kan, táyà tọkọ méjì, fóònù àtàwọn nǹkan míì. Iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ní ìgbàgbọ́ wọn ni pé àwọn afurasí náà lọ́wọ́ nínú ìkọlù, ìjínigbé àtàwọn ìwà ọ̀daràn míì tó ń wáyé ní Bárúntè àtàwọn agbègbè rẹ̀. Wọ́n ní nígbà tí àwọn fi ọ̀rọ̀ wá wọn lẹ́nu wò, Abubakar Mohammed jẹ́wọ́ pé òun wà lára àwọn afurasí tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ibi ní agbègbè náà àti pé ìkọlù táwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò ti ṣe sáwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ ló jẹ́ kí òun pàdánù ìka mẹ́ta lọ́wọ́ òun. Àtẹ̀jáde náà ní àwọn afurasí náà kò tíì sọ ohunkóhun nípa ti olórí wọn àtàwọn ìyókù. Wọ́n ti ran àwọn ọlọ́pàá lọ́wọ́ láti ṣe àfihàn àwọn tí wọ́n sá lọ, ṣùgbọ́n báyìí wọn kò tíì sọ ibi pàtó èèyàn tó rán wọn níṣẹ́ wà. Wàyí o, ìyàwó ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ìyẹn Sẹ́nitọ̀ Olúrẹ̀mí Tinubu ti ṣí ibùdó oúnjẹ àwùjọ èyí táwọn olóyìnbó ń pè ní National Community Food Bank fún ẹkùn àríwá ìwọ̀ oòrùn orílẹ̀-èdè náà ní ìlú Hadejia ní ìpínlẹ̀ Jigawa. Ìgbésẹ̀ náà jẹ́ ara ètò Renew Hope Initiative láti dín ebi àti àìní oúnjẹ kù láàárín àwọn aráàlú. Nígbà ìṣí ibùdó náà, Olúrẹ̀mí Tinubu ṣàlàyé pé ètò náà jẹ́ láti pèsè oúnjẹ tó ní àkúnya fún àwọn ọmọ kékeré tí kò tíì pé ọmọ ọdún 6, àwọn aboyún, àwọn ìyá tó ń fún ọmọ ní ọmú àti àwọn ìdílé aláìlera. Ó sọ pé ètò náà ní láti mú kí ebi àti àìjẹun dínkù ní gbogbo agbègbè orílẹ̀-èdè náà. ó tún ṣí àwọn iṣẹ́ ìdàgbàsókè mìíràn tó fi mọ́ ilé ìwòsàn, ilé ẹ̀kọ́ àti àwọn iṣẹ́ amáyédẹrùn míì tí wọ́n pinnu láti mú ìlera, ẹ̀kọ́ àti ìgbé ayé àwọn olùgbé ẹkùn àríwá ìwọ̀ oòrùn sunwọ̀n sí i. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Katsina àti alága àwọn gómìnà ẹkùn àríwá ìwọ̀ oòrùn ìyẹn Dikko Umaru yin ìgbésẹ̀ náà, ó sì sọ pé ibùdó oúnjẹ àwùjọ náà jẹ́ ìtẹ̀síwájú pàtàkì tó máa ran àwọn ìdílé aláìlera lọ́wọ́ kí wọ́n sì ní àǹfààní sí oúnjẹ tó péye. Wàyí o, ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti fọwọ́ sí ìwé àtúnṣe àdéhùn ọdún 2009 pẹ̀lú ẹgbẹ́ Senior Staff Association of Nigeria University SSANU àti National Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions NASU. Ìgbésẹ̀ yìí jẹ́ àbájáde ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọdún ìjíròrò láàárín ìjọba àti àwọn ẹgbẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ náà. A fọwọ́ sí ìwé àdéhùn náà ní oṣù kẹfà ọdún 2026 ní ilé-iṣẹ́ National University Commission NUC ní Àbújá. Ààrẹ SSANU Comrade Mohammed Haruna Ibrahim àti akọ̀wé gbogbogbò NASU Peters Adeyemi fọwọ́ sí ìwé náà fún àwọn ẹgbẹ́ wọn, nígbà tí Muhammadu Yayale Ahmed fọwọ́ sí fún ìjọba àpapọ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí SSANU ṣe ṣàlàyé, àdéhùn tuntun náà ní àwọn ìpèsè tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú àtúnyẹ̀wò owó oṣù, ìmúdára ipò iṣẹ́, àtúnṣe Consist and Compass, owó àfikún àti ìmúgbòòrò àbójútó fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tí kìí ṣe olùkọ́ ní àwọn yunifásítì. Ẹgbẹ́ náà sọ pé èyí jẹ́ ìṣẹ́gun pàtàkì lẹ́yìn ọdún pípẹ́ tí wọ́n ti ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún àtúnṣe àdéhùn náà. Ààrẹ SSANU Mohammed Haruna Ibrahim yìn ìjọba fún bí àdéhùn náà ṣe dé ìparí, ṣùgbọ́n ó tẹnu mọ́ pé ohun tó ṣe pàtàkì jùlọ ni pé kí ìjọba bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mú gbogbo àwọn àdéhùn inú ìwé náà ṣẹ láìsí ìdádúró. Ó tún rọ gbogbo ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ SSANU àti NASU láti farabalẹ̀ kí wọ́n sì dúró ṣinṣin títí tí gbogbo àwọn ìlérí inú àdéhùn náà yóò fi di mímúṣẹ. Bákan náà ni ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti sọ pé òun ti ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ láti gba owó gbà-má-bínú lọ́wọ́ ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè South Africa bí àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà mìíràn tí wọ́n tó 271 ìyẹn 271 ṣe balẹ̀ gùdẹ̀ sí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó láti orílẹ̀-èdè South Africa látàrí inúnibíni tí wọ́n ṣe sí wọn lórílẹ̀-èdè South Africa lẹ́yìn tó jẹ́ pé owó yìí ni wọ́n máa san fún àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n fi gbogbo ilé àti iṣẹ́ wọn sílẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè South Africa láti sá àsálà fún ẹ̀mí wọn. Owó yìí ni owó gbà-má-bínú tí ìjọba fẹ́ fún wọn láti fi gbé ìgbé ayé tuntun. wàyí o a ò ní rí jù báyìí lọ fún ìròyìn àgógó 3 ọ̀sán tòní láti ìkànnì Splash FM èyí tá a fi kalẹ̀ sí ìlú Ẹ̀fọ̀nláyè ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì. ẹ gbọ́ kókó inú ìròyìn ọ̀hún lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. ọlọ́pàá dóòlà ọmọdé méjì lọ́wọ́ ajínigbé ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, mú ọ̀daràn 4 pẹ̀lú oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ìjà olóró. ìyàwó aláṣẹ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà aṣòfin Olúrẹ̀mí Tinubu ti kọ́ àwọn ibùdó oúnjẹ kan sí ẹkùn àríwá ìwọ̀ oòrùn orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti sọ pé òun ti ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ láti gba owó gbà má bínú lọ́wọ́ ìjọba South Africa. wàyí o a ò ní rí jù báyìí lọ fún ìròyìn àgógó 3 ọ̀sán tòní lórí ìkànnì Splash FM. orúkọ tèmi ni Olúwadámilọ́lá Ọláyínká Ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ Ògùn. ẹ máa yáṣẹ́ o.
ìròyìn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́, ìròyìn àwọn òṣèré, orin tó dùn létí, àpàdé lóríṣiríṣi, ìròyìn àdúgbò wa, àṣà àti ìṣe, ìròyìn Ẹ̀fọ̀nláyè on the vibrant waves. Ẹ̀fọ̀nláyè làwa wà, tá ti ń dàbí aró, tá ń rọ̀ bí òwe. Keep it locked on the dial. Splash FM, your lively show. Splash, ibi tí ìtọ̀sán oòrùn ti ń tàn lẹ́kìtì. On the hills of Ẹ̀fọ̀nláyè, on the vibrant waves. Ẹ̀fọ̀nláyè làwa wà, tá ti ń dàbí aró, tá ń rọ̀ bí òwe. Keep it locked on the dial. Splash FM, your lively show. Splash FM lórí òkè téńté Ẹ̀fọ̀nláyè làwa wà.
Pray, show! The NYC anthem at the count of 2. 1, 2.
Listeners, and welcome to today's interesting edition of Copper's Diary. I am your host, Precious Oboth, and you know how we all do it on our Copper's Diary. We get to invite someone to come here and tell us how you saw our NYC experience so far. As you know, the journey is full of mixed feelings. Some people say it's a bitter-sweet experience. Some will say it's one full of adventure. It has expectations, surprises, challenges, and of course, genuine friendship and life-changing experience. So, relax. If you're just coming back from work, or you're still at your workplace, or you're a corps member serving, about to save, or you're already an ex-corper, I'm happy that you're joining me on today's edition. Today we have a guest in the studio who will be sharing his NYC story with us, from receiving the call of letter to the live in orientation camp, the PPA struggles and everything in between. Welcome to the program. Please introduce yourself to our listeners.
Hello listeners, my name is White Fortune, for short, I'm known as Copper White.
Okay, welcome Copper White.
Thank you.
So, moving on to the first segment is the life before camp. Let's talk about the call-up letter. How did you feel when you received your call-up letter?
Well, I received my call-up letter about. I received my call-up letter about some hours in the night. Let's say around 3 a.m. in the morning. So again, I checked later around 7 a.m. Upon receiving it, I was somehow was I excited. I was just happy, you know. I was hoping I would join the next batch. Like I really wanted to join the batch A of the next year, but I didn't know God had better plan for me to join the batch C of 2025 years. So that was how I went. I was a little bit happy. I was like, thank you, Jesus. At least my name has come aside. If not, I didn't even have plan to even come to this series of a thing. I wanted to carry it over till like 2027. It was the help of a very strong friend of mine, my girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, she was one that was firing me back to back. Oga, you have to go for service. Oga, this, that. I will leave this thing for you. I left it for her. She had all my details. So she literally did the application for me, everything and everything. And so far now, we are serving together.
Got a relationship.
Yeah.
Come and find me.
Look at it very soon, don't worry.
Okay, I mean. So, were you posted to a state you wanted, or was it just a complete surprise and shock?
Well, first of all, while we are making plans for NYC, I told my fiancée, my girlfriend, that any state they post me to, I will accept it. I don't have plan to do relocation. I just want a break from whatever I was doing that time, and NYC was the perfect excuse to give, honestly. So I didn't really have much stress. Ekiti State, the only time I have heard of Ekiti is in state and capital. Apart from state and capital, honestly, no offense to the Ekiti people listening to me right now, but I'm a Deltan, so the only way I've heard is state and capital. You hardly hear of Ekiti pop up on the news. You don't hear of anything like that. But I saw call up later Ekiti State. Where is Ekiti State in Nigeria? Are you sure this is not after Nigeria? But well, what to do now? I was very happy about it, thank God, and then I made plans to work it out to camp.
Okay. So, how was your journey from home to camp? I mean, Delta State that's where you reside, right?
Yes.
It's more like the south region, middle
Yes.
belt kind of.
South.
So, yeah, south. So, how was the journey down there? Some people coming from that side said most of their journey were 2 days. Some people say 1.5. Some people got to camp in the night. So, your own journey now, how was it? Was it a smooth one or a little bit of stressful, up and down?
You know, Nigeria road, if you want to have a very sweet journey, I'm afraid, but let me give you the reality is that traveling by road, you should expect the unexpected. Even they say that the government has worked on this road, no how, you must see go slow, you must see 1 or 2 stress. But I made up my mind, I'm a traveler and I move up and down, if not for NYC now. By now you have called me, I'm in Lagos, I'm in this state, I'm in that state. So I travel by road most of the time. If God help me, there's money we use here. But since it's road transportation and we are coming from Delta State to Ekiti, Isemure, I mean, it was my first time coming to Ekiti, so I was a little bit surprised. The journey was, for me, it was smooth. We went early, we got there. We got to Ekiti around, let's say, 5 p.m. As at 6 o'clock, I was already settled at the registration center looking for my next line to join, the rush in the registration center. Yeah, but the journey was sweet. For me, it wasn't that stressful because I'm already used to Nigeria roads. But for other persons, that journey, it got spoiled that many times on the road. I won't lie, it spoiled a couple of times, so that's it. The journey was not that much stressful for me. I'm already used to it.
Okay. Moving on to camp experience, that's the 21 days in camp. What was your first impression on arriving at camp?
This is supposed to be an IDP camp. Like the whole Ekiti state is supposed to be for IDP. I was coming here, the vehicle was like up, down. She didn't want me abi. She like up again, down, wait. I look at the road, bushes. Before you can count the number of houses before you get to the camp. And then we get to camp. I still saw there were coppers there already. Because I went there on Wednesday evening to still see that the place was already crowded. That was the first day of registration. The place was already. Did you sleep there? Did you come on Tuesday? How manage? But when I got there, I thank God. And then the next thing you get is pam pam. I mean, for just let's say the first week of camp, I somehow delayed my registration because it looks like if you have not registered, you have more. If you have not registered, you have more leverage to still walk around camp with some mufti, do as you like. But the moment you register, you are hereby
just giving them the opportunity to do as you like with me.
Handcuffed yourself already. So you are putting on white and white foul. But I delayed my registration a little bit. I stayed free for like 1 week. Although I was helping people in camp, I made money from registration. Coppers were so desperate to the fact that if you give one copper a share, that copper is going to pay 2,000 naira because of the registration hits. I mean, you have to move from one line to another.
Yes, one process to another.
That process was very, very long for me. Sometimes soldiers will come, they will say somebody just came to address coppers. People should leave the registration. You that is just one seat away from attending to you. You now have to go and start over again from the back. So those processes, I mean, I sold shares to people. That was when I knew I had entrepreneurial skills.
You didn't have to start the Said whatever. I
was beginning to develop my skills already. I knew that entrepreneur is my thing. I'm a businessman. I mean, how will I start off for my share? Do you want my share? I give it to you 1,000 naira. When that person will come, Alpha bro, find me chair. Just find me chair. I'll give you money too. I say, okay, wait, my share there for front. I will go outside from the window. Alpha, give me your share. Don't worry. I will bring you inside. Don't worry. I know the social. I will collect that one share. I'll go and give the person inside. Collect 1,000 naira. After I collect 1,000, I'll now go and make the social. Alpha, I see my guy just allow him enter. When that one come, I'll say stand first. Wait, that my first share. We go front. If that one go, we could just stand. That one that I enter, we still pay money. That means I'm making like 4,000 naira in the process right now. Man, camp was sweet.
Okay.
For the first time, it wasn't that stressful for me though.
Okay, so let's talk about the parade and the drills. How was it for you? I mean, a lot of people don't have that courage, or should I say, they can't take waking up as early as 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, talk much of going to do that extreme drills and parade. Some people wake up around 7, around 8, around 9. But then you are not even waking up by yourself. Your roommates are the one waking you up because people are already up by 2, 3. People are trying to go and have their bath. And the weather was cold and everything. So how did you cope with that kind of stressful activity, knowing fully well that it's also a paramilitary environment?
Yes. First of all, I want to answer this question. As a normal human being, you know you're not rushing anywhere. Why will you wake up around 2 a.m. to beat?
There are people that do that.
Why? Like
in my hostel, you are literally sleeping. 6. People are sleeping and you
are hearing water sound. People are beating.
People are dragging buckets.
Where are you rushing to?
I feel Nigeria is a whole rush itself, so you can't blame them.
And there is also an option that you can dress to the parade. After the parade and everything, you can also
come back to beat.
By that time, the
maybe during breakfast period, because it's not everybody that actually eats the camp food.
Thank you. It could be a market, so the whole rush for beating will be less by that time. But no, if you don't beat that 2 o'clock, you have no beat. I mean, for someone like me, the moment you register, I'm going to National Youth Service camp. The moment you register, you have surrendered your freedom. Like I said before, I'm a redeemer, and the Unification of God to a large extent has prepared me for camping activities almost every year we go to camp like 5 to 6 times. That's if you have strength to attend all the programs in camp. But the moment you get to camp, you just remind that you're coming here, you're not coming here to enjoy. You're coming here for a purpose. And it's the same thing too in the orientation camp. It's just for 3 weeks. No matter how, me that was fair before, I got to camp, I came back, I was black. The people around me could not recognize me. They're like, white, are you the one here? Or what's that? You are not black. Oh. Sorry, that's where we see it in camp. Oh. You have surrendered your freedom. And when they wake you up, the highest you can do, you wake up. If you cannot wake up, that's not an option. You wake up, you carry your sleep.
You don't have a choice.
You go to the parade ground. Maybe during breakfast, you cannot sleep. Or maybe during side, you cannot sleep. So that is it.
Okay.
Yes.
So, did you participate in any camp activities?
Oh, of course, yes, I did. I was a very, how do I call it, dedicated member of my platoon. I did a lot of, activity in my platoon. From morning drills, I did morning drills. I was part of the people that would not bathe in the morning. After morning drills, I would go and bathe because I know that I will march. I did parade, although my platoon did not carry the spoon,
Not take first, you not take last.
But
You just
for
in
between. Platoon 4 as a thing, did not carry the spoon, but we tried. I participated in parade. The one I enjoyed the most was the shaking duty. I used to call it shaking duty, although it's kitchen duty. But I used to call it shaking because when you get there, no matter how you work, you still eat, and you eat more than people that are
distributing the other coppers.
Thank you. It's a bit. The moment I work in the kitchen, that was like a breakthrough for me because after I finished working, people are getting one portion of rice. Now I'm getting like 3 because I already made some connections with the kitchen staff. So whenever I go there, copper, come and take, copper, come. I'm getting 1 bread. You will surprise me, I'm coming back with 3 breads. That was it. The kitchen duty was fun for me. I also participated in, how do I call it now? Cultural Day. Yes, Cultural Day. I have a very, very good camp experience. If you ask people in Batch C, you ask them who is Copper White, that boy that have that trumpet. I made noise with that trumpet. After Cultural Day, we represented this, I think, Hausa culture of Fulani. And then when they are going down, they carry this on. They blow it, pom, pom, pom. And then after the Cultural Day, yes, I was left with the on. So after Cultural Day, we still have like 1 week in camp. So between that 1 week in camp, anytime the soldier comes to blow that big pom, 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 from my room, we are already blowing that thing, pom. Don't come and disturb. If we disturb us, the man wants to blow. He will laugh like 2 times before he blow that thing. And we're living close to the soldier's hostel. Camp was fun for me. Very, very, very much fun. I participated in nearly everything apart from football and volleyball, but other things, parade, drills, Cultural Day, platoon activities, I was there.
So you're more like jack of all the trades?
I wasn't a jack of some trades.
Okay.
Yeah, some trades, not all.
So what lessons did camp teach you so far? Staying the 21 days far from your familiar faces, to what did camp teach you? And did you make any genuine camp friendship?
What do you mean by genuine camp friendship?
Some people just go there to camp. Some people just go there to, let me just be close to this person for just the sake of, we are here.
Okay.
Let's help each other. What you get from me, you get this from me, I get this from you. Scratch my back, I scratch your back. And there are some people that will still prefer that, let's take this friendship outside the 3 weeks experience here. Some people even get to marry each other after camp. That's like genuine. It has gone far from camp. My elder brother is a testimony to camp. After camp friendship, he's married to his junior copper. Yes, he was actually a senior copper when the girl got posted to his local government. So that's one of genuine friendship. So that's what I'm saying. NYC is basically about bringing people from different culture together to actually form national unity and integration. So yes, people have to grasp all of that opportunity to make friends. Me like this, how do I even know that I can be a friend to someone that is a Yoruba to an Igbo girl? No, it's not gonna pass me and my Akwa Ibom people.
Yes.
That was it. So
So
I was talking about camp friendship. Did you make any? That's the first question. Then the second question is, what are the lessons that camp taught you so far?
okay, let me answer your second question first. Number one, camp will teach you to be humble. They know say the papa. If you like, your father should be the governor of the state. They will humble you. If your father is good enough to tell you to go to NYSC camp to stay for 3 weeks, it's almost like your father is like, I know what they will do to you there. Oh. I know I'm the governor of the state too, but go and experience it. They will humble you. They will say, go and sit down here. If you don't sit down here, you have two options. Either you sit down or you pack your bag and go home. That is it. Can't be humble, no matter what. And then under lesson is that we are all equal as long as we are under the umbrella of NYSC.
We're wearing one uniform.
We are all white fowls to the eyes of the soldiers. We are all.
It's even like the first time they have left the
Their
four
father's
corners,
house.
yes, of their father's house. So
Jesus.
it's a very new
Experience
pathway
them.
for them.
I mean, NYC is doing. I give kudos to them. Honestly, they are trying. I also support them for doing this 6 weeks. Extension. I wish I was the one.
It's a reform actually. It has not been, has it been passed?
I really want them to pass it.
I don't think it's actually going to be something that people are going to enjoy.
You think?
Yes, I don't.
Did you enjoy your 3 weeks in camp?
I did.
Good. So the same way you enjoy your 3 weeks, people's gonna.
They think they're going to scratch out paramilitary activity. It's not going to be fun without. You can't just. It's more like doing Said for like when you just wake up, you just go straight to your Said classes.
Yes.
And at least that parade, I feel that the parade and the drills was something people always want. Yes, because that time you are late inactive. You're not standing one place. The soldiers won't even let you stand one place.
True talk.
I didn't do parade.
But you had people that did.
I was in quarter guard.
Oh, okay.
But even when people were doing parade in there, we were also doing practice.
True talk.
But most time, we're just doing that practice because they don't just want to see us standing.
Oh.
Everybody must be busy.
Okay. Now, one thing you're forgetting to realize is that these people have set structures in place. They are going to, if they aren't, they are going to set structures in place. So don't look at it as if it is only paramilitary. The camp is still going to be enjoyable. Trust me. Just wait for
I
them
feel the 6 weeks is just too much. Most people will actually exit on the way. Very plenty people.
Yes, and the people that are there remaining, they will get to, learn valuable lessons, and the food ration will reach everybody.
I was going on Twitter yesterday and when people were talking about the whole thing, and someone even gave a comment saying that if they want to actually scratch the 3 weeks and extend it to 6 weeks, they should increase the allowance. I mean, to some level, and I feel it's actually fair. As you don't just increase something and just expect people to.
I feel what you should be talking about is that they should have in-camp training allowance and off-camp allowance, because you don't expect the federal government to now give you 100k. Also, the last time they dragged this petition for allowance, the thing had 100k. I was surprised to see 77,000. But I think the best they can do is to give you in-camp training allowance, and then when you get to off-camp, start giving you 77k as usual. So other valuable lessons I learned how to drive in camp. So kudos to Said. I learned how to drive, even if I'm not being able to handle the steering very well. But the basics and the ABCs of driving, yes, I have learned that because of camp. Also, I made some pretty good friends. Yeah, you start making friends from the park in your state.
Yes.
You're forgetting that part. The park in your state. You will see married singles that want to go and marry in camp. I was packing my bag the night to camp, and I just packed, I think, just one bag. My mom was like, "Fortune, you're staying for 3 weeks. Why are you doing as if you're going to?"
I don't think guys need much of any luggage.
Yes, we really
it's the ladies that used to I have to carry this one. This particular bag is for my underwear. So this other bag is for my professional. This other one is for my skincare. So I don't. Your one school bag is okay.
It's enough for us. I was like, 14, this and that. I said, I'm just carrying this one just in case. Just in case. Getting to park.
You saw?
I saw single people that want to go and get married. It's like they were going to their husband's house for 3 weeks. A girl in the bus. She was asking me, how many soap did you carry? I said, I carry one now. You carry one soap for 3 weeks? Should I carry 5? She says she carried 3 in case she's waiting and won't fall down. That's the end of the soap. So man, kudos to your gender. I mean, so that is one set of friends, and then the next set of friends in camp. Well, my set of friends in camp, I made quite a few of them. You know, I was somebody that is, no matter where I am, you must know I'm there. Of course, you must know. I was so obvious and popular in my platoon. That's number one. Then, outside my platoon, during the parade time, when we were practicing, you must obviously see me. You must see how I'm behaving, everything. I made some couple of good friends from parade time to people in my platoon. Although we're not in touch now, but the people I'm in touch with now are the ones who came from home together. We're so fortunate that some of us are serving not too far from each other. Although we're not in the same local government, but we are not too far from each other. Like that. Camp is really, really nice. It made me get some valuable connections that I'm also feeding off today. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm coming down to the realities of the 10 months after camp. You know, most people say, I prefer the 21 days in camp than the respect. Yeah. So how has that new environment actually been for you?
Well, Efonlaye, it's a very beautiful place, honestly. It has an untapped natural ecosystem. I mean, you can't get enough in Efon, truth be told. I will start by, after camp, when we were coming from Emure via bus to Efonlaye local government. So we're coming, the road was, we passed Ado, we're still having confidence.
Me, when they talk, said they stay for the low part. I will still come to this side. On market days, you still, so.
From the iPad to
it's more like a free gym subscription. You don't have to. Every day, you go climb at least 1 to 5 hills, or
even if you're not doing, if you're doing press up every day, and every day for you don't need to work out on your leg, because there's automatic workout for you on your leg. Your biceps, everything on your leg will be very, very fit. Your muscles, very, very good. Man, we came to Efon, and from this part of Delta said that you can work at night. There is nightlife in Delta. There are some places you go, it is around 9 o'clock, they start market. It's like a mini Lagos. But Efon, oh my God, 5 o'clock. Nothing. It's like they are afraid to invest in a phone. I don't know why, but I'm just a passing copper. I don't know the history of this place.
Your experience.
Yes, it's my experience. I feel a phone is a great place for business. It's a great place for business, honestly. You just have to look for your own niche and invest in it here. It will grow, just a matter of time. Yes, so basically, it's a beautiful place. From the ease and the valleys of Efonlaye, you see NYC there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So looking back, I'm sure you have spent like more than 7 to 8 months.
Let's just put that 7 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
As NYC met your expectations, I mean, before you came to camp, let me take myself for example. Okay. I saw a lot of people post on TikTok. Some people made it look like it's one very sweet adventure. Like, God, you go to NYC, Alawi will come in, you will enjoy, you will buy your favorite shoe, you buy your favorite clothes, you will you go ball. After you don't leave the 4 walls of your father's house, you go enjoy life. Then I came to NYC.
You said it was a different game.
I meet Delay Alawi. I don't see my native meal to eat and enjoy myself. I'm actually depending on what you see there, because you don't have a choice. Yes. You don't want to starve, so you have to manage. Yakubu manage.
Yeah,
and other things like that. So now, asking you, looking back with everything that people have told you and probably the way you see how people sugarcoat it on the social media, has it actually made your expectation, or is it even more than that?
First of all, I did not expect. So I did not get heartbroken. How would I call it now? I was in the line of expectation. I was like, I should be posted to a company based on what I serve, what I read.
You
Sorry.
studied.
Yeah, I should posted to a company, or I should work with Ministry of Education, or Ministry of Environment, or something like that. But I went to camp and I saw this and this and that. Although camp met my expectation a little bit. I was prepared for camp. Yeah, I had an expectation. They met it. But after NYSC, after the camp, I came home. I sat down. I said, "Oga, no expectation for you. Whatever you are seeing there,
You take it.
that is it. Honestly, I can't follow my expectation because I know that it is still first of all. As long as you are not an oil producing state, it's going to be very difficult for you to do. You see some things they are doing to some coppers in some states, like Akwa Ibom, they are paying their coppers.
Shout out, clock it. Clock. I'm an Akwa Ibomite.
And you're receiving it.
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. Now, it is going to be very difficult for Ekiti to do something like that. Honestly, it's going to be very, very difficult. I don't know what their new government is planning for coppers right now, but trust me, it's going to be very difficult. I wish I can be part of the new reform, but it's not there. So I know that all my expectations for Ekiti State, I just have to cook up something, honestly, because I didn't expect much. I didn't expect much, and trust me, I was not disappointed, because I know that the moment you start expecting, even me, like, they never even pay me PPA allowance. I so thank God that before NYSC I've been self-dependent. I've learned to be my own boss, to make money in my own ways. So that's what's helping me right now. If not, Ekiti State. What's the slogan again for Ekiti State again? The category what?
I've forgotten. Something light and...
Light achieved.
Okay, so moving to the last segment of the question.
Yes.
If you had an opportunity to improve one thing about the scheme, what would it be?
Okay, the scheme. Let me start from camp. First of all, they should understand that they are feeding people's children. They should understand that I'm feeding fellow human beings, not people's children. Now, let's people.
Or their children.
Yes, how big this money that kind of food?
I think it's not actually their fault. They're just working on a budget and a large number of...
Wait, I'm giving recommendations to NYSC, not to the camp, not to the states per se. Is what NYSC as Nigeria give to a particular state.
The new reforms will take care of all those.
So let me put my own suggestion inside. Please, people should do better on the food, honestly. You should do better. I don't know where this one is coming from. Maybe they give them money for some amount of people. The people they will see in camp is more than because we obviously see it. So I don't know, but they should make adequate preparation and plan for the feeding. And then, if it's possible, we have in a year we have more than 10,000 graduates that are coming out from Nigeria every year. And out of that 10,000, we see most, like 9,000 of them want to go to service immediately. It is now left for Nigeria to at least break down 9,000 in a year. Instead of flooding camps, imagine a camp that has capacity to take only 2,000. They are giving them 5,000 people to take care of. The people are sleeping in churches and other places. You should make adequate arrangements for that. That's for the camp. And then in the NYSC itself proper, there should be follow-up arrangements for coppers, not just from the AGI, maybe from other, maybe if the DG or somebody that is in that capacity to come and check on all these PPA, especially PPAs in FLI or PPA in Ekiti State in general. You should come and check on all these PPA because in my state, for a school to apply for a copper and they come and check your school, first of all, is it government approved? How can you carry somebody to a school that wants to fall like this? The school is on Jesus Christ is solid rock. I mean, no harm to the people of like what to the state, but I feel this is what NYSC should do. They should not just grant coppers to any school. There should be proper guideline to follow or something. You cannot just work somebody's child, work a copper to the bone because you are paying them 20,000 naira for. They said it's not payment, it's stipend. Because you are giving them stipend for 20k, you are now working them to the bone. Schools in FYI, they should go through some regulations and some things. That is a proper follow-up check to coppers in all the states after they are being deployed to their various PPAs. So I think that one should be my recommendation to NYSC generally.
Okay, so any advice for PCM preparing for camp? You never can tell. Maybe there is one person at home watching and trying to say, oh, I want to go, I want to register soon. Any advice for PCM preparing, or even the ones that left camp yesterday and they're still trying to figure out and they're, oh, how am I going to go about this remaining 10 months? And of course, even for the ones currently serving, any advice that you can just throw out there for them?
Okay. First of all, my advice to PCM, prospective corps members, is that there are better places in Nigeria. It is not only Lagos. It is not only Abuja. I see people queuing up and dying and paying huge money to just serve in Lagos and to serve in Abuja. You know, the other places, there is, I won't suggest any place on the north though, but there are other places in the south, in the east. You can go there, you will have a very good experience in service. You do not have to kill yourself to get Lagos and Abuja. How can somebody be paying 200k to relocate to Abuja? Except maybe you have a good business or something there to do. There's no issue with that. But if you don't, please do not kill yourself to go to. I heard some coppers in Lagos, they don't have PPA, but they pay money to relocate to Lagos, and you don't have a PPA, and you will pay almost 20,000 naira to get to your LGA, local government secretariat, every month to do clearance. I mean,
Your lively shots. Máyì kúrò ń bẹ̀ yẹn o, Sunsplash FM gángan ló dùn. Sunsplash, ibi tí ìtọ́.
ìbà ọba mi òkè ìbà ni ọba mi Ẹlẹ́dùmarè ọba mi tó fún wa ní wákàtí àtọwọ̀ yìí ìbà rẹ̀ ni mò ń jú nírọ̀lẹ́ tòní ọba mi tó fún wa ní oṣù tuntun oṣù keje nínú ọdún 2026 ọba mi òkè ọ̀pọ̀ ló ti lọ ọ̀pọ̀ ti bá January lọ wọ́n ti bá February lọ ṣùgbọ́n ibi èmi àti àwọn olùgbọ́ mi àwọn tó ń tẹ́tí sí mi wà lọ́jọ́ tòní káwò bá oṣù kankan lọ ọpẹ́ ni fọlọ́run ọba mi òkè ọlọ́run ọba mi dákun mo ṣe máa sọ lórí ètò yìí má sọ pé ọpẹ́ èmi àtàwọn olólùfẹ́ mi àtàwọn tó ń gbọ́ mi nílé àtàwọn tó ń wò mí lórí ayélujára kéré dákun má sọ pé ọpẹ́ wa kéré ọpẹ́ làmúwá ìyìn la fi ṣáájú ètò fún tọjọ́ tòní. kí onílé mo kí àlejò mo kọ́ mọ́wọ́ mo kí oyinú mo kí gbogbo èjìgbàrà lẹ̀kẹ̀ pátápátá mo kí gbogbo orí adé bí mo ṣe máa ń sọ máa ní mo súnmọ́ ba níwọ̀n ebè 6 mo sì jìnnà sọ́ba báyìí níwọ̀n ebè 7 ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ wá rí báyìí àrọ́bàfín lọ́ba máa ń pa èmi ò jẹ́ rí yín fín òun forí balẹ̀ fún gbogbo orí adé tó ń wò mí àti tó ń gbọ́ mi lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ìbà yín pátápátá ni mo ṣe nínú ọ̀lẹ́ tòní ẹ dákun ẹ jojú mi ṣe o. mo kí ọmọdé mo kí àgbà mo kó yànnú mo kí gbogbo ọmọ ọwọ́ pátápátá mo sì kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ ti ìkànnì Sunsplash FM pé mo kí yín a kú wákàtí àti ọwọ̀ yìí a sì kú oṣù tuntun. mo kí yín káàbọ̀ lórúkọ Olúwa sórí ètò yín ètò wa wákàtí ìtàn lórí ìkànnì Sunsplash FM èyí tí a fi kalẹ̀ sí ìlú Ẹ̀fọ̀nláyè ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì níbi tá a ti ń dàbí ẹdun tá a ti rọ̀ bí òjò níbi tí ìtọ̀sán oòrùn wa tó ti tàn káàkiri gbogbo àgbáláyé mo kí yín káàbọ̀ lórúkọ Ọlọ́run ọba mi òkè mo sì tún kí yín káàbọ̀ lórúkọ aláṣẹ àti olùdarí iléeṣẹ́ yìí ìyẹn bàbá mi Pastor Dr. Sunday Alan Tolúwaṣẹ bàbá àwọn ọmọ nù ẹ ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń kó wa jẹ mo kí yín káàbọ̀ lórúkọ aláṣẹ olùdarí iléeṣẹ́ yìí o. mo sì tún kí yín káàbọ̀ lórúkọ general manager wa ìyẹn Mr. Akínníyì Olúwaṣèyí tí gbogbo ènìyàn mọ̀ sí Akin ọmọ Akin tí wọ́n pè ní microphone commander ọmọ ní Ìyìn Èkìtì mo kí yín bàbá. mo sì kí gbogbo àwọn àgbààgbà tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ kí n tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ìkànnì yìí mo sì tún kí gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ pé tí máa tún dìde lórí àga ètò yìí wọ́n á tún máa jókòó sórí àga yìí láti máa sọ̀rọ̀ ìbà gbogbo yín pátápátá ni mo jú yín yóò lóde ẹnìkankan ń sì ṣègbéraga sẹ́nikẹ́ni ń sì rí yín fín ǹjẹ́ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ìbà gbogbo yín pátápátá ni mojú bá gbogbo ẹ̀yin sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin pèdèpèdè ẹ̀yin tó ń gbóhùn sí orí afẹ́fẹ́ pátápátá ni mo kí fún rọ̀lẹ́ ti tòní mo kí yín ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì wákàtí ìtàn láti ẹnu èmi ọmọ yín ọ̀rẹ́ yín àbúrò yín olólùfẹ́ yín Olúwadámilọ́lá Ọláyínká Ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ògùn ọmọ wọn ní ìlú Ẹ̀fọ̀nláyè ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì. bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ wípé orí ìkànnì Sunsplash FM lẹ́wà yìí ètò tó sì ń dé sí ojú màwòrán yín lórí ayélujára ti Facebook YouTube àti bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ń tẹ́tí sí wa ní Radio Garden ní ètò wákàtí ìtàn èyí tí èmi Olúwadámilọ́lá Ọláyínká Ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ògùn tí mo sì jẹ́ olóòtú rẹ̀ fún bíi ọ̀sẹ̀ bíi mélòó kan báyìí sẹ́yìn láti ń kọ́ nípa ìtàn ó léwu èyí tí a ti ọwọ́ Sunday Jimoh Aliu Sunday ẹ̀sọ́ Olúbọ̀rọ̀dé kọ mo lérò wípé ẹ̀ ń bá mi ká lọ nínú ìtàn yìí ẹ bá mi pọ̀ ọmọdé ẹ bá mi pa àgbàlagbà ẹ bá mi pe ọmọ ọwọ́ ẹ bá mi pe gbogbo àwọn ọ̀dọ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ràn láti máa gbọ́ ìtàn Yorùbá bó sì lè jẹ́ wípé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ kan wà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè ka Yorùbá lórí ètò yìí màá máa ka ìtàn Yorùbá sí wọn létí ọlọ́kan òjọ̀kan ẹ má gbàgbé wípé tẹ́ bá gbàgbé ẹnu mi àgò tẹ́ bá gbàgbé fún bí irú ọ̀sẹ̀ díẹ̀ sẹ́yìn báyìí láti ń kà nípa ìtàn ó léwu yìí mo sì lérò wípé ẹ ti rí àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ kan tàbó mi kọ́ nínú ìtàn yìí lọ́jọ́ tòní a ó máa tẹ̀síwájú nínú rẹ̀ ẹ gbé jókòó kẹ́ ẹ fi kalẹ̀ sí kẹ́ ẹ fẹ̀yìntì kẹ́ wá nǹkan fìdílé ẹ má fìdílé ṣòó ẹ dákun ẹ máa bá mi ká lọ. àwa yóò sì lágogo kéré o gbogbo takọtabo tó bá yan olójú kòmúkò lọ tó yan àgbèrè láàyò bó ṣe ń gbé dúdú bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń gbé pupa tí kàlàkíní tí ò sọ́wọ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn lákàn bá mi pè wọ́n kán tara ṣàṣà kájọ gbọ́ ìtàn ó léwu yìí èyí tí a tọwọ́ Jimoh Aliu ẹ̀sọ́ Olúbọ̀rọ̀dé kọ yìí oríṣiríṣi ọgbọ́n ló wà nínú ìtàn yìí fún tọjọ́ tòní ẹ jẹ́ kí a tẹ̀síwájú. Gbàgbé ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá Ṣeun ìyẹn ọkọ Folúṣọ́ ó ti ka ohun tó lọ láàrin àbúrò rẹ̀ ìyẹn Dàpọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìyàwó rẹ̀ Folúṣọ́ ó ti ká wọn ní bọ́n ṣe jọ ń ṣe wọléwọ̀de èyí tó sì mú kí inú bí Ṣeun ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá tó fi yọ àdá kọ́gọ́ ló tiẹ̀ yọ ìbọn báyìí ló gbé tó fi tẹ ọkọ̀ létí lọ sí abúlé òun gan pàápàá ló wa ọkọ̀ rẹ̀ ó wa ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ lọ ìlú abúlé nígbà tó sì rí àbúrò rẹ̀ Dàpọ̀ bí Dàpọ̀ náà sì ṣe rí báyìí lòun náà ṣe kíni ló bá fẹsẹ̀ fẹ́ mo kú o mo dáràn ìbọn rẹ̀ o lábúrò ní ẹ̀gbọ́n rẹ̀ inú mi àgò ní ẹ̀gbọ́n rẹ̀ Ṣeun ní èní lè ní jẹ́ èní lòun yóò fìbọn fọ́ lórí ṣùgbọ́n olórí ẹbí kò jẹ́ kó rí àbúrò rẹ̀ Dàpọ̀ pa ọ̀sẹ̀ tó lọ bákan náà lérò pé ẹ̀yin bá mi ká lọ lórí wákàtí ìtàn fún tọjọ́ tòní. ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá ọ̀hún ìyá àgbà àti olórí ẹbí wọ́n tẹkọ̀ lọ sí ìlú Èkó láti lọ bá àbúrò Ṣeun yẹn Dàpọ̀ bẹ̀ Ṣeun wípé kó dákun kó mọ́ bínú wọ́n lérò wípé ẹ̀yin ò gbàgbé wípé kò gbọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ wọn ó sì ṣe kíni ò lé wọn síta níwòye tèmi ìyá àgbà gan ló tiẹ̀ tún ṣe kíni ò ló bọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́ ó ní ohun tí àbúrò Ṣeun gan tilẹ̀ ṣe gan pé kò burú pé kò tó nǹkan kan tó yẹ kí ó torí tirẹ̀ pa kó fẹ́ lòun pa àbúrò rẹ̀ lé lórí torí ó ní tí Dàpọ̀ tí Ṣeun ìyẹn ẹ̀gbọ́n Dàpọ̀ tó bá kú ó ní ṣèbí àbúrò òun náà ni á jẹ ogún rẹ̀ òun ni kò lè bá ìyàwó àbúrò rẹ̀ sùn ṣọ́rọ̀ níyà àgbà sọ yìí nǹkan burúkú ìyá àgbà sọ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá èyí tó sì fà á tínú fi bí Ṣeun tí kò fi jẹ́ kí wọ́n dúró fún tọjọ́ tòní a ó máa tẹ̀síwájú nínú ìtàn òléwò yìí mo kí yín ẹ kú ìkàlẹ̀. mo kí yín ẹ kú kalẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí a tẹ̀síwájú nínú ìtàn òléwò fún tọjọ́ tòní ní ilé iṣẹ́ ìròyìn kan Kọ́lá Bákùnjó wà ní ọ́fíìsì ọ̀gá àgbà wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀gá àgbà ní ẹ kú ìdìde inú wa dùn pé a pè yín ẹ sì jẹ́ ìpè wa Kọ́lá Bákùnjó ẹ má jà gbàgbé wípé ó jẹ́ ògbóǹtarìgì eléré orí ìtàgé tó sì lọ ṣiṣẹ́ ní ìlú Èkó ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá tẹ́ ẹ bá gbàgbé ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá ọ̀hún ni bàbá Bọ́sẹ̀ àti ìyá Bọ́sẹ̀ ti sọ wípé owó tí ọ̀gá wọn fún wọn ó kéré jọjọ wípé ládùúró owó tí wọ́n pa ní ìlú Èkó pé ṣé nǹkan tó yẹ kí wọ́n fún àwọn rèé pé ààrẹ ni ta ààrẹ ni jẹ ni ọ̀gá àwọn jẹ́ fún tọjọ́ tòní ẹ jẹ́ kí a tẹ̀síwájú ní báyìí mo sì rán yín létí ẹni tí Kọ́lá Bákùnjó jẹ́ ó jẹ́ ògbóǹtarìgì eléré orí ìtàgé. jẹ́ kí a tẹ̀síwájú. Kọ́lá Bákùnjó dá ọ̀gá àgbà náà lóhùn pé ẹ̀yin lẹ ṣe wọ́n ní òpin ní Ṣọlá ṣebí eléré bíi tèmi pọ̀ kí ẹ tó ké sí mi fún ètò yín Ọ̀gá àgbà fèsì ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin àgbà náà lẹ sọ pé ibi tí a fi ṣe orí a kì í fi ibẹ̀ tẹ̀lẹ̀. Kọ́lá ní ẹ ṣé. Ọ̀gá àgbà tẹ̀síwájú ó ní a mọ rírì yín, gbogbo àwọn eré alárinrin tí ẹ̀ ń gbé jáde yẹ ká mọ̀mọ̀. Ẹ̀kọ́ oríṣiríṣi ni à ń rí kọ́ nínú àwọn eré yín. Kọ́lá Bákùnjó fèsì ó ní ṣé ẹ wí pé ẹ̀yin náà wo eré wa? Ọ̀gá àgbà dáhùn ó ní àìwò ti jẹ́ àfi eré yín tí kò jáde. Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní àríkọ́gbọ́n ní gbogbo ìrírí ilé ayé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹni àìgbọ́n pa ló pọ̀ láyé. Ẹni ọgbọ́n pa kò tó nǹkan kan. Ó ní ẹni ọgbọ́n pa nílé ayé pé kò pọ̀, ẹni àìgbọ́n pa ló pọ̀ jù. Ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹni àìgbọ́n pa ló pọ̀ láyé. Ẹni àìgbọ́n pa ló pọ̀ láyé. Ẹni ọgbọ́n pa kò tó nǹkan kan. Ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀dá tí ìbá jìn sọ́fìn ní orí kó yọ nípa ọgbọ́n tí wọ́n kọ́ ẹnu mi àgò nípa ọgbọ́n tí wọ́n rí kọ́ nínú eré yín. Kọ́lá Bákùnjó ní ohun tí ẹ sọ yìí wú mi lórí. Èmi gan-an á wá múra láti rí wípé mi ò rẹ̀yìn nínú akitiyan mi láti máa gbé eré akọ́nilọ́gbọ́n jáde. Ọ̀gá àgbà dáhùn ó ní iléeṣẹ́ wa náà yóò máa. Túndé òṣìṣẹ́ kan wọlé. Mo lérò wípé ẹ̀ ń bá mi ká lọ. Mo kí yín ẹ kú iṣẹ́, ẹ kú ìkàlẹ̀ ní gbogbo ibi tẹ́ ti ń gbọ́ mi. Orí ìkànnì Sunsplash FM òun náà lẹ ti ń gbọ́ mi, tẹ́ ń gbádùn mi lọ́wọ́. Túndé òṣìṣẹ́ tó wọlé ní ó kọjú sí ọ̀gá àgbà ó ní wọ́n ní kí ẹ wá wo ibi tí a pèsè fún ìfọ̀rọ̀wérọ̀ pẹ̀lú àlejò wa. Ọ̀gá àgbà ní ó dà bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ olóyè ẹ fún mi ní ìṣẹ́jú kan. Ó jáde. Bí ó ṣe jáde ni Folúṣọ́ wọlé. Folúṣọ́ pẹ̀lú ọ̀yàyà ó ní ẹ kú ìjókòó olóyè. Inú mi dùn láti pàdé yín lónìí. Mo máa ń gbádùn àwọn eré yín. Ìgbà tí mo ti gbọ́ pé ẹ wà ní ọ́fíìsì ọ̀gá àgbà ni ara mi kò ti lélẹ̀. Kọ́lá Bákùnjó fèsì ó ní mo mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ ń tàn mí ni. Ẹ pọ̀ ju ẹni tó lè máa wo eré irú àwa báyìí. Folúṣọ́ ní rárá o, àràbà ńlá ni yín nínú àwọn eléré. Mo wo eré tí ẹ ṣe kẹ́yìn ní gbọ̀ngàn ìwòran ní Èkó. Kọ́lá Bákùnjó ní kò lè jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ̀ ń tàn mí ni. Folúṣọ́ fèsì ó ní ẹ̀tàn ti jẹ́. Èmi àti ọ̀rẹ́ mi arẹwà ló jọ wo eré náà. Kódà iwájú la jókòó. Ó yẹ kí ẹ rí wa. Kọ́lá fèsì ó ní ó dáa. Tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ lẹ wá, ẹ kọ ọ̀kan lára orin tí a kọ. Folúṣọ́ ó ní ẹ jẹ́ n kọ́. Ó kọrin ó ní adániwáyé mo forí fún. Ọ̀rúnmìlà mo fọkàn fún ọ. Kí má má ṣánkú taya tọmọ. Gbà mí o, orí mi gbà mí o. Kọ́lá fèsì ó ní mo gbàgbọ́ wàyí pé ẹ wò ó. Mi ò mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin tí ẹ lẹ́wà tó báyìí lè máa wo eré wa ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ni orúkọ yín? Folúṣọ́ fèsì ó ní Folúṣọ́ ni orúkọ mi. Kọ́lá ní bí mo ṣe ń wò yín yìí mo rí wípé Ọlọ́run ní kí ẹ máa sọ ìràwọ̀ mi, ìràwọ̀ tèmi àti tẹ̀yin papọ̀ gidigidi. Folúṣọ́ fèsì ó ní bíi báwo? Kọ́lá Bákùnjó rẹ́rìn-ín, ó rẹ́rìn ìfẹ́ ó ní mo fẹ́ kí ẹ jẹ́ kí a jọ wà papọ̀ báyìí. Ó pa àtẹ́lẹwọ́ méjèèjì pọ̀, ó ní ká máa fìfẹ́ bá ara wa lò. Mo lérò wípé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi lórí ìkànnì Sunsplash FM. Ẹ má yí kúrò ń bẹ̀ o, a ṣì ń tẹ̀síwájú. Folúṣọ́ ó rẹ́rìn-ín ó ní èmi kẹ̀, bí èèyàn ń tàn mí, mi ò jẹ́ tan ara mi. Irú èmi báyìí ni ẹ̀yin gbajúgbajà eléré a máa wá kiri. Kọ́lá Bákùnjó ó fèsì ó ní irú àwọn wo ni mo tún fẹ́ máa wá kiri? Irú ẹ̀yin amọ́róró amọ́lẹ́sẹ̀ bíi òyìnbó báyìí ló yẹ ilé. Inú mi á dùn bí ẹ bá lè ṣe tèmi. Mo kí yín ẹ káàbọ̀ padà, ẹ jẹ́ kí a tẹ̀síwájú. Folúṣọ́ ó rẹ́rìn-ín ó ní èmi kẹ̀, bí èèyàn tàn mí, n ò jẹ́ tan ara mi. Irú èmi báyìí ni ẹ̀yin gbajúgbajà eléré a máa wá kiri. Kọ́lá ní irú àwọn wo ni mo tún fẹ́ máa wá kiri? Irú ẹ̀yin amọ́róró amọ́lẹ́sẹ̀ bíi òyìnbó báyìí ló yẹ ilé. Inú mi á dùn bí ẹ bá lè ṣe tèmi. Folúṣọ́ fèsì ó ní ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo àwọn ìyàwó yín ńkọ́? Mi ò lè ṣogun gbọkọgbọkọ. Kọ́lá fèsì ó ní ìwọ fi ìgbẹ́ sílẹ̀ fún agbépò. Èyí tó túmọ̀ sí pé fòórùn sílẹ̀ fún agbépò. Èmi ló mọ àárín yẹn. Ìwọ ṣáà ṣe tèmi, ìwọ lààyò, ìwọ la mojú ọkọ. Folúṣọ́ tèmi nìkan. Wọ́n dẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹ̀rín lu ara wọn. Ẹ má jà gbàgbé wípé Folúṣọ́ jẹ́ aya Ṣeun. Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá ni ọkọ rẹ̀ dá ẹrù rẹ̀ síta nígbà tí ó ká òun àti àbúrò rẹ̀ papọ̀, ìyẹn àbúrò ọkọ Dàpọ̀. Ní ọkọ rẹ̀ bá kẹ́rù rẹ̀ tó bá kó síta. Folúṣọ́ ní baálé mi ẹ dákun ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé. Ó ní mo lè ṣàlàyé, ẹbí tèun kọ́, àjò ló ń ṣe débẹ̀. Lọ́kọ rẹ̀ bá bínú, ó ní àjò kí ni? Látọjọ́ tó ti ń ṣáájò kí ló mú bọ̀ ń di rẹ̀? Ó ní téèyàn bá gbé ìyàwó alágbèrè sílé, ó ní bíi ẹni pé èèyàn fi ejò sí orí òrùlé sùn ni. Ó ní tó bá di ọjọ́ kan ni àlè á gbógun fún pé kó pa òun, kó gbà kó ṣàlàyé torí Folúṣọ́ ní àjò ọmọ lòún ṣe débẹ̀. Ní ọkọ rẹ̀ bá ṣe kí ni ló bá fi ìbínú kó ẹrù rẹ̀ síta ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá. Ṣùgbọ́n mo ṣe ń wò yìí báyìí, ó dàbí ó ti fẹ́ rí ibòmíràn gbé ẹrù rẹ̀ kà. Ẹ dákun ẹ jẹ́ n dá tọ́ mì. a rí Arẹwà àti Folúṣọ́ ní pálọ̀ Arẹwà wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀. Arẹwà ní ṣó mo ti sọ tuntun fún ẹ. Ó ní ṣé mo ti sọ tuntun fún ẹ. Ọwọ́ mi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ba alárùdálẹ̀ bíi típà kan ni. Alárùdálẹ̀ bíi ti típà kan ló dáa. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a gbọ́ ohun tí Folúṣọ́ yóò wí. Folúṣọ́ ní mi ò rí gbọ́ kẹ́ ẹ gbé sí mi létí. Ó lóun ò rí gbọ́ kẹ́ ẹ, ó ní kó gbé sí òun ní etí. Arẹwà tẹ̀síwájú ní mo lọ ṣerun ní àdúgbò Bádíyà bí mo ti ní kí n máa lọ. Ilé ni onítọ̀hún páàkì ọ̀bọ̀kún sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi, èyí tó túmọ̀ sí ọkọ̀ èyí tó tóbi. Mi ò fi para. Àṣà tó fẹ́ fò tẹ́lẹ̀ ni ọ̀rọ̀ mi, tàwa sọ lóko. Bí mo ṣe wọlé nìyẹn, ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ owó wà lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀. Ẹnu mi àgò, ó ní ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ owó wà lọ́wọ́ Kúrà, màá bá a ná. Folúṣọ́ ó ní èèyàn tí ò gbọ́n làwẹ̀ ń gbò. Arẹwà ní má sọ ọ́ mọ́. O rẹ́sẹ̀ wèrè, o ò bú ṣoògùn. Folúṣọ́ fèsì ó ní èmi gan mà ti dá mọ̀, mo ti gbé tàná dànù, mo ti gbé tuntun dé. Ẹ má jà gbàgbé wípé ní báyìí àti rí Arẹwà àti Folúṣọ́ ní pálọ̀ Arẹwà wọ́n tàkùrọ̀sọ. Folúṣọ́ ní èmi ẹnu mi àgò. Folúṣọ́ ti ní òun ti gbé títí tàná dànù báyìí, òun ti gbé tuntun dé. Arẹwà fèsì ó ní má jẹ́ kí etí mi di, èyí tó túmọ̀ sí pé kó já òun sí, kó gbé sí òun létí. Folúṣọ́ ní èmi àti àgbà òṣèré yẹ Kọ́lá Bákùndó ti wà bí ẹ̀wà báyìí o. Arẹwà ní tuntun nìyẹn o, kó o fá orí rẹ̀ kó o fi ọ̀dà kún. Ẹnu mi àgò, ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin ará lé. Ó ní kí o fá orí rẹ̀ kí o fi ọ̀dà kó fi kún. Mo kí yín ẹ kú kalẹ̀ ní gbogbo ibi tẹ́ bá ti ń gbọ́ mi. Ìbáàjẹ́ níbi iṣẹ́, ìbáàjẹ́ nínú ilé, ìbáàjẹ́ nínú ọkọ̀ yín ẹ ti ń gbọ́ mi. Mo kí yín pé kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Ètò tẹ́ ń gbọ́ lọ́wọ́ náà ni Wákàtí Ìtàn látọrí ìkànnì Sunsplash FM èyí tí a fi kalẹ̀ sí ìlú Ẹ̀fọ̀nláyè ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì. Wákàtí Ìtàn náà lẹ̀ ń gbọ́ gbádùn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ láti ẹnu èmi ọmọ yín, ọ̀rẹ́ yín, àbúrò yín, olólùfẹ́ yín, Olúwadámilọ́lá Ọláyínká Ṣẹ̀rẹ̀ògùn. Ní báyìí Arẹwà ní tuntun nìyẹn o, kó fá orí rẹ̀ kó fi ọ̀dà kún. Jẹ́ kí a gbọ́ ohun tí Folúṣọ́ yóò sọ. Folúṣọ́ ní bíi tìyẹ kọ́ o, ó fẹ́ fẹ́ mi sílé ni o, mo sì ṣetán láti fi kalẹ̀ tì í. Arẹwà fèsì ó ní ṣé wípé o ti fa ìwé Ṣeun ya pátápátá. Mo lérò wípé ẹ̀yin ará ilé ẹ ti rántí Ṣeun, èyí tó jẹ́ ọkọ rẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ rí tó sì jẹ́ wípé àgbèrè ló lè kúrò nílé Ṣeun. Ní báyìí ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ ti ní ṣé wípé ó ti fa ìwé Ṣeun ya pátápátá? Ẹ jẹ́ kí a gbọ́ ohun tí Folúṣọ́ yóò sọ. Folúṣọ́ ní àgbọ̀nrín èsín ló ń jẹ lọ́bẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ Ṣeun ti di àfìsẹ́yìn tẹ́gun fi sọ. Mo ti fa ìwé rẹ̀ ya, mo ti dà á sínú iná. Kò tiẹ̀ tún dà á sínú omi, ẹ̀yin ará ilé. Kò dà á sínú omi o, inú iná báyìí ló ń da ìwé Ṣeun sí. Òun ti fa ìwé Ṣeun ya, wọ́n sì ti dà á sínú iná. Kò tiẹ̀ rò títọ́ Ọlọ́run, kò tiẹ̀ dà á sínú omi, inú iná ló dà á sí. Arẹwà ní ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tí ò fi para. Folúṣọ́ fèsì ó ní, wò ó gbàgbé Ṣeun. Mo wá sọ fún ẹ pé Kọ́lá ń bọ̀ wá ṣeré nílẹ̀ yìí lónìí. Mo fẹ́ kí a jọ lọ wo eré rẹ̀. Arẹwà fèsì ó ní, kí lẹ́gùn mi ṣe tí ò lè fàárọ̀ jó? Ọkọ mi ò kúkú sí nílé. Ibi tí ó wù mí ni mo lè gbà lọ. Folúṣọ́ dìde, ó dágbére. Arẹwà sìn jáde. Jù báyìí lọ fún ìtàn tọjọ́ tòní. Tó bá tún di ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀, a ó máa ṣe kíni, a ó máa ṣe láwẹ́láwẹ́, a ó máa tú pẹ̀pẹ̀ rẹ̀ kalẹ̀ bí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn àti Kọ́lá Bákùnjó ṣe padà jẹ́. Ẹ̀yin olùgbọ́ mi àtẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí lórí ayélujára àti Facebook, YouTube, mo lérò wípé ẹ̀ ń kọ́ àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ kan tàbí òmíràn. Ó ní òun ti gbàgbé nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Ṣeun báyìí, òun ti fa ìwé rẹ̀ ya, tó sì jẹ́ wípé òun ti gbé tàná dànù, òun ti gbé tuntun dé. Ṣé òun ti Folúṣọ́ ṣe yìí? Ṣé ó dára? Lóòótọ́ tọkọ bá kọ ni èèyàn kan lèèyàn fẹ́, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ má jà gbàgbé wípé àgbèrè ló le lọ́dọ̀ ọkọ rẹ̀ àkọ́kọ́. Èyí tó sì dá mi lójú wípé ọkọ rẹ̀ kò kì í fìyà jẹ rárá. Nítorí nígbà tí ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ Arẹwà béèrè lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó lọ wípé ní ọ̀sẹ̀ bíi méjì sẹ́yìn wípé kí ló dé tó fi jẹ́ àbúrò ọkọ rẹ̀ ló fi sábẹ́. Ó ní sugar daddy ló mọ̀ tọ́jú àwọn obìnrin ṣe, irú àwọn yìí ṣe. Ṣùgbọ́n Folúṣọ́ fèsì ó ní owó kọ́ ni ìṣòro òun, wípé ọkọ òun gbìyànjú àfi ohun tí òun ò bá béèrè fún. Ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe ṣàlàyé wípé owó kọ́ ní ìṣòro òun àfi ohun tí òun ò bá béèrè fún. Kí ló wá fẹ́? Kí ló dé tó fi wá padà tún ṣe kíni o, tó fi yan àgbèrè láàyò? Àti ẹ̀tún bá dúpẹ́ báyìí, ó ti padà rí ibì kan sọ ẹrù rẹ̀ kà níbi tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń lọ yìí. Ohun tí yóò bá jáde, ẹ̀yin ará ilé, èmi gan tí mo jẹ́ olóòtú gan báyìí, tiẹ̀ tí ì mọ̀, ó tiẹ̀ tí lóun tiẹ̀ ti fa ìwé Ṣeun ya. Wọ́n sì tún dà á sínú iná, kò tilẹ̀ dà á sínú omi, inú iná ló lóun dà á sí. Tó tún di ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó bọ̀ báyìí, a ó jọ máa ṣì láwẹ́láwẹ́, a ó jọ máa ṣì lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan ohun tí òun àti Kọ́lá Bákùnjó, ògbóǹtarìgì eléré orí ìtàgé òun, níbi tó ń jọ fi ọ̀rọ̀ wọn tì sí, a ó tún jọ máa kà á síwájú sí i tó bá di ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ lórí ìkànnì náà ni. Ẹ ṣé tẹ̀ ń tẹ́tí sí wa, ẹ ṣé tẹ̀ ń gba ti ìkànnì yìí, àdúpẹ́ àsìmọ̀ rírì yín. Mo dúpẹ́ pẹ́ òkun lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tájọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò yìí, lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tájọ ṣètò pátápátá, lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń wò mí báyìí lórí ayélujára. Mo kí yín gan, mo dúpẹ́ pẹ́ òkun lọ́wọ́ yín. Bóyá ó ní ohunkóhun èyí tẹ́ fẹ́ bá wa sọ, abẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ gbé ìpolówó ọjà wá sí orí ìkànnì yìí, ẹ lè pè wá sórí 07076792328 tó bá lóhunkóhun tẹ́ fẹ́ bá wa sọ. Tó bá ní nǹkan kan tẹ́ fẹ́ fi tó wa létí, ẹ sì lè ṣe àwọn olùgbọ̀wọ́ ètò wa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a ní àwọn ètò lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan lóríṣiríṣi. Eléyìí tó bá wù yín lẹ lè mú nínú rẹ̀, tẹ́ sì lè ṣe olùgbọ̀wọ́ àwọn ètò wa. Ẹ ẹ jẹ́ kí n pe nọ́mbà iléeṣẹ́ wa fún yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 07076792328 07076792328 ẹ ṣé tẹ̀ ń gbádùn ìkànnì Sunsplash FM tó bá ti di ní aago 5 gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́ ẹ ó máa gbọ́ ìròyìn ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì. Tó bá tún di ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ká fi ire àti ayọ̀ pàdé ẹ má yí kúrò níbẹ̀ o gẹ́gẹ́ mo ṣe sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan wípé tó bá ti di ní agogo 5 gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́ lẹ́ ó máa gbọ́ ìròyìn ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì. Ó dìgbà kan náà ó tún di ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ mo kí ó dàbọ̀.
On the vibrant waves ẹ̀fọn aláàyè làwáwà tá a ti ń dábí aró tá a ń rọ̀ bí òwe keep it locked on the dial Sunsplash FM your lively show. Sunsplash ibi tí ìtọ̀sán oòrùn ti ń tàn lẹ́kìtì on the hills of ẹ̀fọn aláàyè on the vibrant waves ẹ̀fọn aláàyè làwáwà tá a ti ń dábí aró tá a ń rọ̀ bí òwe keep it locked on the dial Sunsplash FM your lively show. Sunsplash FM lórí òkè téńté ẹ̀fọn aláàyè làwáwà.
It's 5 p.m. news on Sunsplash FM. I am Igbaifo Benita, and here are the top story news. APC primaries. Ekiti lawmaker insists opponent didn't resign before contest. FG welcomes US sanctions on Nigerians. PDC operators over alleged terrorism financing. 2 dead in World Cup celebrations in Mexico City. Here are the news in details. Heavy rain triggers flooding across Lagos has displaced many residents across Lagos, while numerous motorists were stranded after their vehicles while submerged and damaged, forcing many businesses to close. The situation has renewed concerns over the state's drainage infrastructure, waste management, and flood control measures, with many residents insisting that Lagos cannot continue to experience widespread flooding whenever it rains. Yesterday, a video showing officials of the Lagos state government clearing drainage channels while rain was still falling drew criticism, with residents accusing the government of reacting only after flood waters had inundated communities. Heartbreaking footage also emerged showing residents watching helplessly as flood waters swept away a man inside his wooden kiosk. With no immediate rescue in sight, property worth millions of naira was also damaged after a fence collapsed onto vehicles marked inside a mechanic's workshop. Speaking with us, a creative consultant, Nosa Iyanu, said the road leading into Lekki is a major corridor, and whatever at the Chevron axis or the Atlantic side, the objective should be to channel floodwater into the surrounding water bodies. However, Lagos is a low-lying coastal city and is highly vulnerable to flooding. When it rains, the water does not drain quickly enough. The federal government has welcomed the decision of the United States to impose sanctions on a Nigerian businessman and several Bureau de Change (BDC) operators over their alleged involvement in financing terrorism. In a statement issued by the Nigeria Sanctions Committees, the government described the U.S. action as a significant step in the global fight against terrorism and the disruption of financial networks that support terrorist organizations. The committee noted that the sanctions were imposed by the United States Office of Foreign Assets Control (OFAC) after extensive investigations into the activities of the affected individuals and companies. According to the statement, those sanctions include businessman Musa Mohammed Adamu, alongside 3 Bureau de Change firms: Generation Currency Bureau de Change Limited, 99 Exchange Bureau de Change Limited, and Mahamza Bureau de Change Limited. The U.S. government alleged that they facilitated financial transactions and money transfers for the Islamic State West Africa province, a terrorist group responsible for numerous attacks across Nigeria and parts of the Lake Chad region. At least 2 people died on Wednesday during massive celebrations in Mexico City as the national team advanced to the next round at the World Cup. According to the local government, a 19-year-old woman and a 44-year-old man died of asphyxiation, according to the city's health ministry. Authorities have not confirmed the death of a 3rd person, reported by local media. The celebrations came after Mexico beat England to record their first World Cup knockout win since 1986, sending the co-hosts into the round of 16. More than 1 million people gathered in the streets of Mexico City, mainly around the Angel of Independence movement, according to estimates by the city government. England take on the Democratic Republic of Congo at the World Cup on Wednesday, looking for a place in the last 16, while co-hosts the USA prepare for the biggest match in their football history. 2 European powerhouses have already been ejected from the tournament after Germany and the Netherlands were beaten on penalties in the last 32 by Paraguay and Morocco respectively, and England don't want to be next. The 3 Lions are aiming to earn a 60-year wait to collect a major trophy, but their coach Thomas Tuchel warned his players that they are facing a team in Atlanta with nothing to lose. I feel it is a privilege to be in these situations. I think we can just accept it. We are the favorites, Tuchel told reporters on Tuesday. The German cautioned, though, that the games so far in round of 32 speak a very clear language. It's narrow margins. England will rely on their world-class duo of Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane, although influential defender Reece James misses the game through injury. APC primaries. Ekiti lawmaker insists opponent didn't resign before content. The member representing Maba Ilemeje Idosi Federal Constituency of Ekiti State in the House of Representatives, Kolawole Akinlayo, has insisted that his opponent in the recently concluded primary election of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Kunle Ibrahim, did not resign before the contest. He said Ibrahim was still serving as Senior Special Assistant to President Bola Tinubu on National Assembly matters when he contested the party's primary election. The lawmaker argued that Ibrahim's participation in the May primary contravened Section 88(1) of the Electoral Act 2026, which requires non-political amenities to resign before political opponents to resign before contesting elective positions. However, Ibrahim dismissed the allegation in a recent media interview, saying, "I resigned my opponent as SSA to the President on National Assembly matters. This is in compliance with the law and the directive of Mr. President," but a fresh twist emerged on Tuesday. as Akinlayo supplied copies of Ibrahim's April and May 2026 payslips of his salary as computed on the Integrated Personal and Payroll Information Systems. If he resigned in March, why did he collect salary in April? If he was paid in error in April, why again was he paid in May? The lawmaker queried. Kaduna State Governor Senator Uba Sani has urged politicians to refrain from politicizing judicial decisions, saying the presidential candidate of the Nigeria Democratic Congress, Peter Obi, was among those who had benefited from court rulings in the past. Speaking during an exclusive interview with us on Tuesday, Sani reacted to concerns surrounding the Federal High Court's ruling affecting the registration of the NDC, stressing that confidence in the judiciary remained critical to survival of Nigeria's democracy. The governor said politicians should not applaud the courts when judgments favor them and condemn the judiciary whenever decisions go against their interests. For some of us that believe in democracy, rule of law, judiciary, we believe we have to be very careful. Politicizing every judicial issue is not healthy for us, he said. Recalling Obi's political history, Sani noted that the former Anambra State governor had secured his mandate through a landmark judicial pronouncement. Because many actors that are involved, they were also beneficiaries of some judicial decisions in this country, whether the leader of the NDC himself, the presidential candidate, Peter Obi. Remember, he was also someone that benefited from a very strong judicial pronouncement when he was governor. When it favors politicians, they feel the judiciary is the best place to go. When it goes against them, they feel the judiciary is the worst place to go, he added. While acknowledging that no judicial system is perfect, the governor insisted that Democrats must continue to place their trust in the courts and other democratic institutions. You have to understand, if you're a Democrat, believe in the system, believe in our judiciary. I have no doubt in my mind, our judiciary is not perfect. Neither is it perfect anywhere in the world, but in my case, can we have faith in the system, he said. Sani also dismissed allegations that the ruling All Progressive Congress or President Bola Tinubu's administration was behind the internet challenges confronting opposition parties. And that's the news at this hour. Thank you for listening. I am Igwai for Benita.
Sunsplash, Ubiti, Itoson, Tintasikiti, on the hills of Efwalayi, on the vibrant waves